कुरुविकाकरण समुदाय को शामिल करना है।
Okay. Honorable Member Sri Jayakumar ji.
Honorable Chairperson, I raised to register my views on this amendment bill of including a couple of communities in the schedule of the Constitution to enable them to get facilities and to have advancement in their life. Sir, I recall that a similar bill was there on April 5, 2022, this year itself. Then I spoke on that bill also. Then I mentioned that a few more communities, including these two communities, a few more communities also to be included in that bill. I am thankful to the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamilnadu, Mr. Stalin, for recommending this proposal to the central government to introduce these two communities. I request, and I also thank the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes to enable this bill be processed, and they have also assisted in piloting this bill over here. Sir, while the Honorable Minister for Tribal Affairs moved the bill, even last time also when he moved the bill, I mentioned certain points, particularly regarding the financial angle of this bill. In this financial memorandum, nothing has been mentioned. There is a mention about the financial memorandum that the expenditure will be there, but it is not possible to estimate. I don't know why this vague statement in this. If we know the number of people who are going to be benefited in Tamil Nadu, the minister must be knowing it, his department must be knowing it. Without knowing that how many people are going to be benefited, a bill will not reach up to this point. And we are all aware that how much money is spent per family of the scheduled tribe. So it is an easy proposal for anyone to arrive at the financial quantification of financial quantification of this, but it is very vague, and this should be taken into account properly. Sir, I wish to mention that there is a guideline from Niti Aayog that what formula or what method to be followed in allotting funds for the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. I do not know, even in this current budget, that formula has not been adopted, and therefore the reduction in the budget is very astonishing. And if you see and quantify it, for scheduled castes, 40,634 crores has been reduced by not following the Niti Aayog guidelines. And for scheduled tribes, 9,399 crores is a deficit. Had the minister insisted upon that the guidelines given by the Niti Aayog should be followed, it would have been a great help for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe people, and it is a huge amount it is going off. Another thing, the minister is aware, I wish to point out that the pre-matric scholarship has been reduced in the current budget to an extent of 225 crores. About 4,000 crores is the total allotment for the scheduled castes. In that, pre-matric scholarship has been reduced to an extent of 225 crores compared with the previous year. No remedial measure has been taken. And all the more astonishing and shocking is that it is a matter of concern for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe people, Yesterday, member from Tamilnadu, Mr. Subbarayan, also mentioned very vehemently, he recorded in this house, that the pre-metric scholarship is being stopped. It is through a circular, you are bringing an order to take away the benefits for the students of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe community. And this government has been day in and day out, has been talking about developing the poor people, assisting the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. We will bring them on par to the others. We will not treat in different ways. But here, behind the screen, what you are doing, you are stopping the pre-metric scholarship, which is very essential, to buy rubber and pencil, to buy their clothing, to have some excursion to go here and there for these tribal people and for the scheduled caste people. This small amount is being stopped. In which way it is correct, what the minister is going to say, what the minister is going to provide an alternative to the pre-metric scholarship, which this government is mercilessly stopping it. And the other thing is that the national fellowship, here again under that heading, 127 crores has been reduced when compared to the last year budget. No remedial measure has been taken. I have not seen any plus in financial allotment for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe people. It is only negative. Why this is happening? Why the minister is not putting his foot down and tell the finance minister that a proportional amount is to be provided for these people? And I request the Honorable Minister to look into this matter. And there is another heading, Speakers up, Manrega. Manrega for which category of the people this has been segmented? Who are all the main beneficiaries in this? Who are the wage laborers? Who are the daily wage earners? These are all the people to be benefited under Manrega. Normally the Manrega beneficiaries are below poverty line, who could not get even daily employment. To substitute that daily employment during the half-farm season, this Manrega used to be used. What this government is doing, in the last budget, this government has reduced straight away 25,000 crores in Manrega cut-off. Today, I am a bit pleased. When the finance minister was speaking over here, she mentioned that as against the reduction of 25,000 crores, some about 16,400 crores has been added. Good sense prevailed. They have at least taken into account, they have realized they are doing injustice for this section of the people, poor people, and now woken up and they have added, and still there is a deficit of 8,600 crores. Sir, only 2 minutes, sir, I am the first speaker.
Please conclude.
Sir, and then you come to the education part of it. What is the education part of the scheduled tribes? 48.2% enrolled, and of which 31.3% getting dropped. 48.2%, of which 31.3% getting dropped before 8th class. That means only 16.9% teachers reaches the 8th class. Minister should take some remedial measures to see that the dropout is reduced. In 2016 and 20, admission of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe was 23% in the centrally funded institutions. Now it has gone down very bad. You have brought in Ekalaiva schools to be appreciated. Residential schools named after Ekalaiva, mainly to take care of the scheduled tribe people, because Ekalaiva believed to be a scheduled tribe. But what is happening in that? About 400 schools you have established. Of the 400 schools, there is no regular staff is available. And finally, you have woken up and you have appointed in 378 schools 44,000 people, sir. Speaker, sir, 1 minute. 4,000 people. And of the 4,000 people you have appointed, only 70%, all the 70% are non-regular staff on contract basis. Why it is a school established? You should go for a permanent employment for the teachers, and I am sure that the minister will take up this. Even atrocities is increasing on the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe in 2018 and 19. I don't want to make that time. And this is because there is no effective control of the Scheduled Caste Commission and Scheduled Tribe Commission in this particular thing. The health of the Scheduled Caste people Scheduled Tribe people is far low. 42% of the children are anemic, and about 70 to 65% of women among the Scheduled Caste are anemic. Therefore, necessary corrective measures to be taken. Sir, I am happy to accept the bill to be passed in the House. I support this bill, and it is good. This Narikurawa means the fox catchers.
Yes.
And Narikurawa, and the other one is Kurivikar. Kurivikaran means those who catch birds, those who keep birds as the pet animal and grow. These are all the two communities taken, and few more communities are there. Kindly take steps. See that with folded hands, I beg the Honorable Minister, please wake up and see that your right is given. Take shelter under Niti Ayog. Ask this government to follow Niti Ayog. Get substantial amount for the people. Without this substantial amount, this amendment is a waste. Thank you.
Honorable Member Sri Ranjit Singh Nimbalkar.